And it's a sign you shouldn't ignore. Our Operation Safe Roads team looking at the dangers of speeding in work zones. Mourning the loss of one of their own. Highway message boards lit up today to remember Frank DeRizo, who was hit and killed along I-10 on Wednesday. DeRizo was part of ADOT's emergency incident response team, a tight-knit group tasked with setting up traffic control signs, removing debris, and helping stranded motorists. DPS says DeRizo was setting up a sign to warn drivers about pavement repairs when a driver swerved to avoid rear-ending another vehicle and crashed into him. DeRizo's supervisor and friend says he was one of ADOT's best.
Friendly, everybody liked him, was happy that he was on their team, was always willing to help, and he was like that all the time.
He went on to say that a plan to honor DeRizo is already in the works, and his name will soon be added to a memorial built in 1998 near Sunset Point with the names of others who died in the line of duty. And today's ADOT signs are a reminder of what can happen when drivers aren't paying attention or if they just disregard those bright orange signs in construction zones telling you to drop your speed. Investigator Megan Thompson digging through the data tonight to see just how often this is happening.
I drive north, south, east, west, you name it. I'm on the freeways a lot.
He's a Valley businessman whose job is on the go. Mark Kessman is a locksmith, and his van is pounding the pavement anytime his phone goes off.
I go from one end of the valley to the other end of the valley.
Kessman reached out to Operation Safe Roads.
When you started doing these stories on Safe Roads, I thought, okay, maybe she may be interested in this story because it needs to get out there somehow.
With a constant commute a part of his job, he also crosses many construction zones. And he says the lack of care is concerning.
It says 55 miles an hour, double fines, and they disregard that to the end.
Kessman says he sees cars zooming past him with those construction cones and signs up 10, 20, even 30 miles over nearly every day.
So these people were speeding by at 90 miles an hour thinking, yeah, double fines are right.
I decided to see how often these dangerous drivers get a ticket for this kind of behavior behind the wheel. The Department of Public Safety sent me these statistics. They've handed out more than 100 tickets so far this year, almost all of those on the Loop 101. In all of last year, they slapped more than 600 drivers with those double fine tickets. And Kessman thinks there should be more of that.
Whether or not they get written up or not, at least maybe they'll think twice next time because of the fact that they were pulled over. Maybe, who knows, maybe it could save their life one day.
Kessman sharing his own story about being pulled over years before. The trooper gave him a warning, but he asked him, do you have cruise control in your vehicle? Make it your best friend. He's done that ever since, and he hopes other people take action to slow down and keep everyone safe on our roads. Reporting for Operation Safe Roads in Phoenix, I'm Megan Thompson.